Hi, and welcome back to Deep Papa's Living and Flip Flop Life. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit more about KDP books and things to be aware of, and also to, again, show you my research tool because I see that I'm getting comments on my previous videos about it, and I'm having discussions with certain customers talking about the research tool and prior to even purchasing, demanding a lot of data and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you what it actually does. And this is it. This is what it does when I show you. See, the thing is, when I create a software, I go by whatever I feel has worked for me. So whatever researching I did or whatever I did manually, it's all put into this software. Now, there are tools probably, I don't know, out there that would cost you not on just a monthly basis, but it's not a one-time off deal. And finding research tools for KDP books to sell, etc. These tools cost a lot of money, and from my experience, these are like over $100 a month, maybe 197 sometimes, or even more, because the data that they provide you with for researching books that are being sold on Amazon is very valuable to the user that is actually making thousands and thousands of dollars through KDP or Amazon. It's only common sense that only the people that have been generating a good amount of wealth with profits are able to reinvest in their business and buy these tools. However, this is something that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't go purchase these because I'm just trying to figure out methods of making money online or creating books of content that I can sell online and make an income from it, a passive income. And if somebody wanted to take it into the next level, like really proper, become the best-selling author of whatever, then you would probably use these tools. So it really depends on the path that you're taking. Now, let me remind you, this is a one-time off software. You're not paying monthly. We could have. You're not paying anything else but your APIs that you're using ChatGPT on the pay-as-you-go billing plan, which is whatever you want to put, $1, $2, $5, depending on what kind of work you want to do. So what I wanted to show you is basically, creating a tool that will make sense for the average user that's coming on here and trying to try their luck with creating a passive income. Okay, so you need to understand that the research tool that we put is to help anybody really quickly find the data that they need from whatever we're extracting using AI and our inside prompts that we've built in our software. Okay, this is what makes it unique because I've put in information that I think is relevant to get you the outputs that you need. Now, from my experience using the research tool, it's worked amazingly well. Any book that I created using the research tool has been able to be generating me sales. That's 100%. And I'm not the only one that says this. Also, the customers that have purchased the research tool have told me the same thing, where they're all like, these are the testimonials from my users, but they've also mentioned the research tool. And obviously I'm very transparent, so I'm going to let you know that, research tool is an upsell, etc. Okay, so the research tool is not only from Cynthia, but if I scroll down again, let me find another one. And all these are real testimonials from real users. Excellent, consistent. Let me try and find Amira. Okay, then here, the Auto One, and here, all in one platform, writing and publishing is one. There's just one place to go and publish. If you take action, you see results. The training is very detailed. And this is another actual user, like whoever's watching this right now. If you're watching this, Chris, comment in this video so people can believe, yeah? And then there's another one here talking about the one-click publishing. Again, I talk about how it's JK made some money on that. And then let me come down. Research tool, very helpful to get a book subject ideas and topic gaps, okay? So it's very useful for the people that are using it. Now, there's going to be people that want more data from it. We can't give you all that data. We can give you what, you'll see what I mean. So let's say I wanted to create a new research. Now, a research about something in the book world. Yeah. So maybe a trending topics research. How about that? And trending topics. I want to see what's trending right now. So in the industry of business last month, and we're giving you the content sources. We're extracting all the information that we can get from social media, news media, academic papers, industry reports, forums, or all sources. And then we are targeting the audience of the people that have been reading these books, etc. So the business professionals, and that's it. That's one part of the research tool. So let me just search some stuff so you can see how this works. So it's done. All I do is just click on this eyeball thing, and I wanted to make it seamless. I didn't want to make it complicated. I didn't want you to go through steps and trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. We give you options. Okay, we tell you based on the prompts that we're building inside our software, what is relevant by giving scores and also giving you a little bit of why, the opportunity, which is good enough for you to go out and do whatever you want. You want to try again, try again. So for this specific one, I would go ahead and choose, for example, let me see, this is 9 out of 10 relevance. It's giving me a 9 out of 10, which I would probably do this one right here, okay? And it gives me everything that I need. It puts it into like, what is it that you want to do? It's this. I want to create a book about, boom, save. So simply, I just found something that is trending right now that is giving me, I gave you the reasons of why, okay? So then you can go out and decide, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So once that's done, I'm going to click on this. And then what we have here is like the ebook blueprint. I choose one of these and I go with it, okay? So, okay, let me try this one right here. Okay, so basically I'm just doing that. I'm going to do maybe 40 to 60 pages. I don't want to do it too long, but now I can also change the title and create something unique from that unique title and headline. So we're clearing the path, filtering I don't know, maybe you're copying something else or something. I don't know what it is. But this makes sure that you are creating something totally unique. I'll choose this one. Okay, and then I'm going to come down, and this is for business professionals. I'll do educational, and I'll do academic maybe. And then here we give you an author name, but if you're using your name, you go ahead and use your name. Let me put some details about who I am. Okay, so I've got a link where I've got my author info about you or whatever you have online. You can write it, and it'll create it. I'm going to add an image, make it more professional. And again, let me remind you, we've done some updates since the launch of this where you can actually take any image now. And once you put it into your area, you can also make it smaller. This is something from a user that actually complained that why can't he do that? Well, now you can. So don't complain. Give us feedback so we can help you. So it already has the keywords, already has the pub description. I don't need that, but I'm going to create the categories. There's a copyright notice here where if you'd like to write any type of copyright notice, then you can add it here, okay? Somebody asked about that as well. I don't have anything to promote here. I'm not sending any traffic anywhere. I'm just going to go ahead and click next. I forgot the book pricing. Very important. Always put a book pricing to your book. I'm going to include my author and title. I'm going to include images in my book. I want to do photorealistic. I'll do 5, and I'll do in the beginning per chapter. I'm going to do GPT-1. That's my favorite option. You can choose any of the 3 and you'll be able to create your book covers. We find that GPT-1 creates really good covers, professional looking, never any mistakes on them. But you'll see in just a second. It's going through the switch. So another important thing is you choose what kind of book you want to create. I'll create a business book. And it's built in templates that it all fixes up everything like this. It looks like this. I want to make it more readable. So maybe extra large print. And that's it. I created a book from the research tool. something that I think is based on a trending topic, which people are looking for. So my software went in, added the keywords, added the description, created the book in the way that KDP wants it, created a flow of content on there where if, it's very human-like. It flows. It's built to sound like that, but you can always change the tones and the type of book purpose you're doing if something doesn't look good or doesn't seem right. And from there, you go on and fix it up, edit, and I'll show you everything from what it does. But let's go in and create another, like that's working. You can come back and create a new research thing, okay? So another thing that I like to look at, okay, for example, I love to check out, like these are all the options of what you can do. So let me try competitor analysis, okay? And what's the topic and niche? I'll do business again. In the publishing, like you have all these options, okay, to check out what's your competition doing. So for now, I'll do Amazon KDP. And keep in mind, you can not only add books to KDP, Amazon KDP, but let's say somebody got blocked from Amazon KDP. Oh my, something happened, something you created, something you didn't do right. It's nothing to do with our software, but what you're doing. So let's say Amazon shuts you down. It's not the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. Sorry, not the end of the world. The reason why is because you have options of going to Apple Books and uploading these PDFs in there. Google Play Books, uploading these PDFs there. You can become an author there and they pay you royalties. Same thing goes for Apple Books. Same thing goes for Barnes & Noble, Kobo Writing Life, Smashwords, Draft to Digital. All these provide you places and marketplaces to add your books. So we're talking about multiple income sources coming in if you're doing it right. So don't use the excuse if something bad happens with Amazon that's it. You can't use the software. You could. There's other major platforms you can go over there and upload it. The only difference is you won't be able to use the auto publishing tool to these platforms yet. Maybe in the future we will update the software to do that. But for now, we started off with Amazon KDP, and then we have a long ways ahead with Royalty Profits AI. So don't think we're going anywhere. So let's do from the last 3 months, business professionals and all price range. Actually, I'll do free and see what comes up. So you have the options to play around with what kind of details you need to research in terms of the competitor analysis settings and stuff. Now, look, I had a discussion on my YouTube channel the other day with a certain customer that's been asking about the research tool. Now, the problem with this customer is that they asked me a question. I reply with a strict, swift answer, basically telling them that the data that they need is not available, that we cannot share it. We're not working that way. From what she needs, sales, units, specific things. Like I said, these tools are very expensive. We are paying for hosting servers. We are paying for everything that's happening in the background that you don't know about. And having this on a one-time off fee we're losing money, not you. You have it for life, for as long as I'm around. So basically, the research tool is made so it works seamless. This software is not made to be, what do you call it? Complicated. And I can tell you another example. There's another ebook writer out there where it's very popular. I promoted it before I created my software. And that is a little bit more complicated. You have to do more steps than what we're trying to do here, and what you're doing here. Over there, things you have to do things here, and that's what I wanted to change. So everything that you're seeing in my software has to do with whatever I felt is I'm wasting my time here, and my time is limited. And that's another issue I want to talk about as well. Not a lot of you understand that I do all the email support. I'm the one replying to the emails, which takes a toll on my mental health sometimes with rude customers or demanding customers, or customers misunderstanding the tone of the way that I write. And I have to beg you, and I'm going to put a little big disclaimer here. I'm not an asshole. I'm not. I do sound like I am. But the issue is I have such little time in my day, and I have a lot of emails that I have to go through every single day. Emails, emails, emails. You can't imagine, but I read them, every single one of them. I don't miss an email. You can see I'm not missing any emails here. And when I do it, I reply very quickly, very swift, very. I can't sit and say, "Hi, Joran, how are you? I'm so glad you wrote me this," and blah, blah, blah. I need to get to the point. So sometimes the other person might take that I'm rude. And this is why in my videos, my welcome videos to you in my members areas, I explain who I am. I show you who I am. Yeah, this is me. But when I'm writing, I gotta focus. I gotta focus to give you your answer real quick so I can move on and do other things that I have running. This is not the only business I have. You are not the only customer I have. It's an all around business experience that I'm going through alone. I love doing this. I don't want to hire anybody to do this. And things have gone better because I've trained most of you to understand who I am. So if I get, sometimes I even have users on my Facebook profile that I allow. I don't usually do that. My Facebook profile is my personal profile. I don't do support there, but I allow it sometimes. And sometimes I get messages at like 1 a.m. my time, when in the States it might be 7 p.m. or 6 or whatever, or in the morning in some other country. And you're demanding things and stuff. And I don't have the energy that time. I'm in bed or I'm doing something with my family or I'm watching TV or whatever. And my replies there might sound rude too. And I explain though, I can't work now, not now, use email, please. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And you guys get aggressive with me so fast. You guys change from being nice to aggressive really quickly. You show your true colors when you're being nice, but when I tell you what you don't want to hear, you attack me, and you don't understand. I'm rude. I'm not rude. I'm straight in your face to help you. Either that, helping you not spend and waste money, or remind you not to remind you to follow the training or tutorials, or follow what I'm saying so you can see the results, instead of just getting this block of negativity and energy and to reply and attack me back because you didn't like what you heard. But everything that I say is in your face, and it's truthful, honest to God, in your face. Okay? So this is as honest as I can be. I'm looking at you in the eyes. I don't know who you are, but the ones that are doing this, you got to stop. You got to understand who I am. I'm very swift, quick. I give you your answer. I always reply, and I give you the value you want. But don't demand from me to be all nice and kind and kissing ass and stuff. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to be your friend either. Okay, I don't have the time. I'm here to help you. You either listen or get out. It's that simple. Okay, I'm just putting it out there because a couple of days now I've had some issues with a couple of people, and the couple of people that I had issues with, I even helped them. I gave them free accesses to my softwares because they were such good customers. But then something doesn't go right. I don't reply in time. They attack. Bad people, stay away from me if you're doing that. I'm not into this. I'm just want to do my thing and help and do and make money and enjoy my life. That's it. Okay? I'm not here for the drama. I'm not here to kiss your ass. I'm here to teach you. It's as simple as that. Most of you is 70, 80, 60 years old. You're stuck with some American, I don't know what you call it. The customer's always right thing. It doesn't work that way with me. If you don't like me, don't come and purchase my products, please. It's better not. So we have I know what I'm doing online. I know how valuable my stuff is, and I know I know what I'm doing. And I will stick to this strategy that I have for the rest of my life because I know what I want. And I'm very happy with what I am and what I have. And I'm almost 50, I'm 48. And I think I know what I'm doing. Okay. I have the proof and I don't need to prove to anybody what I'm doing is working or not. I've been doing this for too many years and I won't allow some people that have that negativity come into my bubble to try and mess it all up. Okay. I'm not here to telling you again, I'm not here for the drama. I reply, I'm straightforward. I tell you my mind. I will help you. I will give you whatever you want. As long as you're being nice, not demanding. Okay, let's get back to our thing. Let's check out the competitor analysis. Okay, let me see if, yeah, I didn't pause that. And what I have now is a certain amount of, what do you call it? Book titles from people that it says that high sales, and we have some information of like 3,000 sales, but if it's high, it's probably more than that. Okay, so we're seeing that the lean startup, this is 4.7 sustainable business practice, a guide to going green. This is a 4.7. Either this or this. So I'm going to go with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose that. And now what this is going to do is going to help me write a book again, like we did before. So it's preparing it before I click on move on to the next. Okay, so it's done and we're going to come in and again, and now we have new book titles based on that. Green growth. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, it's as easy as that. I love this, and you should love it too. And I'm going to get a new title for that again to change it up. And then I'm going to choose this option. I'm going to come down and again, do everything that I need to do. Let me come back when it's done. Okay, so I've added everything else, include images. Again, this is optional. You don't need to put images. I like to put images. You don't have to, okay? And then next, and let me choose my template. So this is my business book. Extra large print and create. Okay, so we're creating the second book based on that. Okay, so the book's done. Let's check it out. Going green, beautiful cover. Okay, and if I'm happy with it, I can publish it. If I'm not, I can come and edit it. I can do many other things. I can regenerate the cover. I can download the PDF, download the EPUB, download the cover, upload it manually, or click on this, and this is going to publish it for me automatically. Now, let me go back and do one more research option that is one of my favorite ones. Okay, so we did, what do you call it? By the way, the best keywords and categories, this is a mistake, and my partner is supposed to remove this. Okay, so it's only best keywords. That was just a mistake. Now, let's see. The content gap analysis is something that's really good too. So I'm going to do that one. Okay, and again, we'll do content gap. Business, and we'll do global. And here is the options of what you need. So if you want something like a deep analysis, we have that option, and we can choose from all major platforms. Okay, so the person is asking how deep is the analysis. I'll show you right now how it is. And if you'd like, I can do another research using the other option, in depth or whatever I have there. So let's check out what we have. So here is the content gap analysis. Okay, so we're seeing that there's a large gap size in terms of sustainable business practice SMEs. That's something that's needed. Remote team best practices as well. That's large. I'll do this one right here. Create the ebook. I'll leave it as is. I'll get the keywords. I'll create me some new ones. put the price, get the key KDP categories. Maybe I'll change the styling of the book. It doesn't necessarily need to be a business book, okay? You can change this to something else because it changes also the tone of these. So I'm just going to leave it at adult readers. I'm going to do friendly, and I'll do instruction manual, maybe something different entirely. So now it's, yeah, click on next. And this is going to be maybe, I'll do a technical manual and it writes it something like that, but I still want to make it readable. I'll do that maybe. And it'll be more of a technical manual type book, okay? Which is going to be different than what this would sound like, for example. Okay, so that's how the book research tool works. It's that simple. It helps you do all these other things. And if you want it, you can upgrade to it. If you're already a customer, the tool is available for you to upgrade inside the conclusions and upgrade section. If you don't want it, that's fine. You can do the same manually or go use tools that you can. Nobody's twisting your arm to get it. Showing you the possibilities and answering some questions from customers. Okay. So basically, that's what I wanted to show you about the research tool, about how easy it is to do your research. This helps you create books that will sell. And it's been proven over and over. The books that I create are working and they're selling online. Okay. So let me just check out the latest from my KDP account from yesterday's video that I did or whatever I did. So I'm going to go to reports. I don't know what happened. I haven't been in here. So let me just come in. Okay. So this month we're at $12.82. Okay. We're going pretty nice. I remember when it was the 9th of November, I was around $8. Okay. So I'm making about maybe $1 or $2 a day currently. Okay, here we go. Here's another sale this month from my quick and easy recipes created from the book. Another book that's been selling over a year is still selling every day. It's crazy. And another book that I created earlier this year is selling as well. And this is random. I mean, these books change every time. Okay, so it's not and they add up. And here we go. The first downloads for Tesla's Optimus AI that I created is already started. It was uploaded out, I think, the other day, and it's starting. And I told you in about 5 days we might see some results. We're already seeing 4 processed orders on a free book, but we're waiting for people to start reading. If people start reading, then this is going to change as well. Okay, and we see that one page read here, and then they stopped. But I think it's a good book too. But we'll see. So right now it's about $1 to $2 a day, and I'm being consistent on the books that I'm putting out there. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this training and motivation for you guys to go out there. It's been like I launched this on the 24th of October. I expect the users and subscribers that have purchased this to actually go into your accounts and show me some results, because I'm pretty sure you've seen something if you actually put some books. Don't put a book, one book, and just call it a day and close it. Okay? I need you to go through my training. I need you to go through the steps. I need you to follow through so I can be happy that you're seeing the results that I'm seeing as well. $12 is not a lot, guys. I'm not saying, but this is depending on the books that you put out. But as the time goes by, I keep on saying it, it's going to grow. It's going to grow. I promise. As long as you're being consistent. Okay? And make sure you're following Amazon policies TOS. You need to read the Amazon policies before you create any book, because this will save you any issues. But if you ever get blocked from Amazon KDP, just know there are other platforms you can use those books by just downloading the EPUB or the PDF and doing the same thing there. No difference. You get royalties there as well. Okay? So, with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video.